and welcome to Daniel Workshop. I meant to say to prolong the suspense and talk about something and something and something, but you already saw the picture, so it's pointless for me now to prolong the suspense. So look what I got here. This is a knife from somebody that saw my movies here in Romania. And he said, "Oh man, I was looking for ages for somebody to repair my knife." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Just a minute." And he sent me a picture with the knife. And I said, "Wow, my man." I said, "Why you buy a $200 knife and then you destroy it like that? I mean, what's wrong with you?" And he said, No, it was not me. It was my wife." I said, "Oh, your wife. I think this is the second or the third knife that was ruined by the wife." I don't know if it was the wife or it's a good excuse. I'm not sure. So yeah, but then I spoke with another friend of mine, and he said, "Yes, it happened to me too. My wife destroyed one of my knives, and since then I have my own knives which I cook with, and my wife has her knives which she cooks with, and those are cheap knives and I don't care about them, so she doesn't touch my knives." So it seems it's quite a frequent situation. So he sent me the picture, he sent me the knife. So now before we start, let me talk about the knife. This is a Gyuto knife, Gyuto knife, 210 millimeters, 8-inch. I think it's 8 or 9 inches. I think it's 9 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Could be. No. Yeah, I think it's 9 inches. Classic Pro DB HFB 8005D as codes. I don't know if the code is correct, but this is a Miyabi. I took the Miyabi Mizu. Yeah, and this code 3, I can't see it now because it shines in all the lighting that I put. It's a 32911 200, 8-inch. It says here 8-inch. Could be. Let's measure it. Could be that the box is from another knife, and I made a mistake. Yes, it's 19.5 centimeters. It's not a 210 Gyuto. It's a 19. Probably it's a smaller Gyuto. Anyway, so I went with this code, and look on the internet, and I found that it is the Miyabi Mizu SG2. It has 3 layers of SG2 steel. Yeah, it's a Sanmai, which has 1 layer there and 2 layers on the outside. And I was thinking about something. I mean, a friend of mine asked me, why do they do this? What's the reason? Why don't they make a knife from the same material? The reason is very simple. The material that the edge is made is very, very hard. It'll be about 62 to 64 Rockwell, but that makes it brittle, and as you can see, you can chip it very easy. And in the same time, if you make it from the same material, if you do this, you can break it. So what they do is they take another 2 layers and they put it on the outside of the knife to make the knife a little flexible. Yeah, so that's the reason they make 3-layer knives. It has a hammered finish. You can see it, very nice finish, and it has a 12 degrees sharpening angle. This will be like a razor. A razor has 11 degrees, more or less between 10 and 11 degrees there. So this is 12 degrees. So this should be, when it's sharp, it's razor. Yeah, it has a D-shape micarta handle. Yeah, and a mosaic pin and red spacers, and of course a metallic cap. Sorry. So this is the knife. And I discussed it with the guy, and I told him, okay, there are two options here. Either I take about 5 or 6 millimeters on the entire length of the blade, but that will mean that the knife will be shorter with about 5 millimeters, or I go here from the heel, I go 5 millimeters, and then after I get rid of this big chip, I get with the edge towards the tip and blend it in, more or less. So he said, yes, I think for him it's best option, cut from here about 5 millimeters, and then go like this, more or less, and not too much. I mean, I will barely touch the tip, yeah, just to round it up, to blend it in. So that being said, I'll go and grab my tools and start to cut it. First things first, I'm going to dull it to make sure that I'm not cutting my hands or something when I'm going to cut from it. Okay, so but at this moment I don't know what stones I'll be using when I sharpen, but I'll be back to you once it's cut. Okay, I've removed part of it, not a lot, because I was scared to to remove too much. So one might say now that it's worse than before. It might look, but now I'm going to go with the grinder, and I'll use a 80 grit and smooth the edge, and then reprofile it. So let's get to it. Stage 1 completed. The chip is gone. I've reprofiled the no, I didn't. I grind the edge off. There is no more edge now. The chip is gone. So now I'm going to reprofile the edge, but I can't get to this nice finish. Now, I mean, yes, you can, but you need special tools. If you see the surface here is bigger than here, I won't try to recreate it because it's pointless at this moment. I will just try to put an edge on it and make it functional, because you saw what the damage was, and now it's more or less better. And what I meant to say, I'm going to try to make it more or less functional. So the owner can use it again. So now I'm going to reprofile it at about 30 degrees edge, and then I'm going to finish it on the whetstones. I was working for the past hour or so, and I've redone the geometry of the edge. It's not sharp yet. I forgot I was not filming, so I was not shooting. So now let me show you the progress. So at this moment, the edge is as it should be. I mean, you can't see the chip; it's gone. So what it remains now is to get this area the same hazy polish. It's not a polish actually; it's just a decor, whatever you want to call it. Same thing here, and then to polish to about 5 millimeters here, and then to sharpen it. So first thing first, I will get this area. I'm looking for the word, but I don't know it. So I'm going to haze it up, if you want to call it like that. So and then I'm going to polish it, and then I'll be back just before starting to sharpen. Okay, I'm done. It took me about 3.5, maybe almost 4 hours. I can't say that it's it's as new, because it's not. I mean, you saw the big chip that it had there, so I had to reprofile it. Yes, it can be used. Yes, it will be a good knife. No, it will not perform as new, because it's not new anymore. It has another profile. At this moment, I mean, it's sharp, it cut, so I think it's better than the owner hoped. So it's maximum that we can do at this moment. Anyway, some things that I want to mention, which I observe, and I feel that they are not right for a knife like this. I mean, the micarta here, it's like it's not finished. You can feel it in the hand when you turn it. It has some, see, my finger can grab it. So that's a bad thing. Here on this side, hear it? It's like it's not well finished. It's okay here because I can't grab it, but here, see, this side it's okay, this side is not finished. Again, for a knife like this, I don't think it's acceptable. Another thing that I observe is that the black mark, it's almost gone. I mean, if you can't make it to stay, don't put it there. Do it like this. Only that, yeah, that's perfect. Don't put it here if it will not stay, because like I said, this was a brand new knife. He gave it to his wife. She used it only once, and then after it was damaged. Here I think it's laser etched, so here it will be okay, but this one, very soon it will be gone. As you can see, it's almost not there anymore. All in all, it's a beautiful knife. I don't know about its functionality because I'm not a chef. At this moment, yeah, I managed to repair it, and then the owner can use it again. So that's it for today. If you like my movie, of course, click like, subscribe, bell, all the others. And if there are commercials at the end, just leave it running. Read the comments below, leave a comment or a question, and I will try to answer. So till next time, have a nice day.